Hello, church. So it is Monday, March 17th. A happy St. Patrick's Day to you. I'm going to be including a little note in the description with a video link. It's safe to use. It's the my inner heart of hearts can't go through St. Patrick's Day without listening to the Muppets Danny Boy featuring Beaker, Animal, and the Swedish Chef. So have fun and enjoy that. The I did not do a recording for Saturday. We wound up being up in the Poconos and relearned a very valuable lesson. So the pedal boat that was there that I kind of got back together and got back into workable shape after it had just been sitting for a really long time, had gotten a lot of water in it. And so needed to dump that out and get it flipped over. And was just basically trying to move it and lift it and doing that sort of stuff. And I realized that the important phrase, young and dumb, no longer applies to me because I'm not young. However, I am sometimes still dumb enough to think that my body is young and try to do stuff and just, hammer, head, all of that kind of thing. Eventually I was like, I could bail out the water and trying to lift, however many pounds of water that was to get it dumped out. Got it out, flipped it over. Lesson learned. Backache didn't last for too long, and I apparently did not herniate myself, which I was worried about for more than a little bit on Saturday. God love Barbara Pence. Oh my goodness. So today we're going to be finishing up Psalm 38. A good conclusion from Mays that I'll be sharing with you. I realized after I posted the last video for Friday, I'd actually I ended in a different place in the NRSV than I did in the message from Peterson. So I'm going to be recapping the previous section and just get those parallel for us. So we start with the NRSV. O Lord, all my longing is known to you. My sighing is not hidden from you. My heart throbs, my strength fails me. As for the light of my eyes, it also has gone from me. My friends and companions stand aloof from my affliction, and my neighbors stand far off. Those who seek my life lay their snares. Those who seek to hurt me speak of ruin and meditate treachery all day long. But I am like the deaf, I do not hear, like the mute who cannot speak. Truly, I am like the one who does not hear and in whose mouth is no retort. But it is for you, O Lord, that I wait. It is for you, O Lord my God, who will answer. For I pray, only do not let them rejoice over me, those who boast against me when my foot slips. For I am ready to fall, and my pain is ever with me. I confess my iniquity. I'm sorry for my sin. Those who are my foes without cause are mighty, and many are those who hate me wrongfully. Those who render me evil for good are my adversaries, because I follow after good. Do not forsake me, O Lord. O my God, do not be far from me. Make haste to help me, O Lord, my salvation. A little word from Mays. How did this prayer for salvation from sin and sickness come to be used as an individual and corporate penitential prayer in the church? The shift to this use undoubtedly began in Old Testament times. The prophets used the language of sickness to describe the condition of Israel suffering judgment for its sin. The individual who laments the affliction of Judah under judgment in Lamentations 3 employs motifs found in Psalm 38. As part of a book of scripture, the psalm was used for reading and liturgy in early synagogues. The title specifies a use for the psalm with a word of the meaning of which is uncertain. The Greek version identifies it as a psalm for the Sabbath, showing that it was in regular liturgical use. Christians continued this corporate liturgical use, understanding its language of bodily affliction as a metaphorical depiction of our condition as sinners. Little side note. So I was one of the translation pieces I ran across for Schwenkfeld was done by a guy named Ansbach in the 1880s. The piece from Schwenkfeld was entitled "The Healing Balm and Divine Physician," and largely takes that patient and physician relationship and applies that to Jesus as the cure for the sin sickness of our souls and ultimately the sin sickness of our world. It's a neat piece, but it's longer. So it's going to be it's going to take a little bit to get that translated and modernized. Well, it's already translated. It needs to be modernized, though. So that'll be coming. We end with Peterson. Lord, my longings are sitting in plain sight, my groans an old story to you. My heart's about to break, I'm a burned out case. Cataracts blind me to God and good. Old friends avoid me like the plague. My cousins never visit. My neighbors stab me in the back. My competitors blacken my name. Devoutly they pray for my ruin, but I'm deaf and mute to it all. Ears shut, mouth shut. I don't hear a word they say, don't speak a word in response. What I do, God, is wait for you. Wait for my Lord, my God, you will answer. I wait and pray so they won't laugh me off, won't smugly strut off when I stumble. I'm on the edge of losing it. The pain in my gut keeps burning. I'm ready to tell my story of failure. I'm no longer smug in my sin. My enemies are alive and in action, a lynch mob after my neck. I give out good and get back evil from God haters who can't stand a God lover. Don't dump me, God. My God, don't stand me up. Hurry and help me. I want some wide open space in my life. The image of wide open space is a really good one, and just that freedom and expansion that comes with breathing. But I got to tell you, I had to pause on the line. Don't dump me, God, which is that, and I can't positively say this is how Peterson intended it, but most often in my mind, that phrase has to deal with dating relationships and ending one. You know, God, don't dump me. All right. Enjoy your St. Patrick's Day. Check out the link if you need a good laugh and a really bad version of Danny Boy. See ya.